Welcome to Loco Gringo, Mexico, the place where we transform a tourist into a traveler, because you deserve to see more of the world than just what's in a guidebook. Each week, we talk with amazing locals who know the Riviera Maya and Yucatan like only a local can, and get them to share their tips and insights on the local scene, culture, and cuisine from a local's perspective. So, pour yourself a margarita, grab a comfy chair, and let's get the show going.
Hola, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. Well, we're going to go a little bit further south of the Riviera Maya to the Costa Maya, which is the southern part of the Yucatan Peninsula on the Caribbean Sea. And today we have a guest who is going to share with us a bit about her life as she moved from Europe to Mexico to pursue her life as a dive professional. And she's going to talk to us about some great dive sites, some of her favorite places to eat, and some of her favorite things to do when she's not underwater. So let's get the show going. Hey everybody, this is Kay at Loco Gringo. So glad to have you with us today. And we have a guest today from Mahahual. Now, if any of you have not heard of Mahahual, Mahahual is in the Costa Maya, which is south of Tulum. You're going to go down the highway a bit, and Mahahual has become a popular area for people who are looking to get off the beaten path. It's also one of the stops, many stops that some of those cruise lines make. And it's an adorable little town. And today I want to introduce you to Norma Pancorbo, who is with the Mahahual Dive Center. Hey, Norma, how are you?
Hi, Kate. I'm fine. Thanks to contact with me.
Oh, thank you very much for your time. So, Norma, tell me, where are you from? I can't recognize your accent.
I'm from Spain, from the north of Spain.
Ah, well, from Spain. How did you wind up from the north of Spain to the south part of the Yucatan Peninsula?
I've never believed in fate, but in case I think it was something similar to fate because I have never been in Mexico before. And I just was looking for some place to work and dive. And I found this job offer from Mahahual Dive Center. And I applied, and they told me, yes, you can come here to Mahahual. They explained me how was Mahahual town. And I really like it from the beginning, just for the explaining. And when I searched a little bit on internet, Google, of course, I found that it was paradise for me, or sort of the kind of paradise I have ever imagined in my head. And I ended here, and all the things I imagined was real. So that was great.
Now, did you move here by yourself, or did you come with a boyfriend or a husband?
No, I moved by myself. Yeah, just straight to work in the diving business.
And how many years have you been in the Costa Maya now?
Now it's going to be 3 years this next.
Oh, wonderful. Well, congratulations on making 3 years. And is Mahahual a lot smaller than where you lived in Spain? I mean, did you have to get adjusted to living in a very small town?
Yeah, of course, it's much more different, but it was the kind of place I really enjoy. It's an isolated place, surrounded by nature. But I found it's wonderful, but also has all kind of basic services like good restaurants and good hotels, just by the beach. So that's great. Beautiful shore, beautiful beach, and the sea is wonderful. Well, the reason I came here was about the diving, and also the expectations were accomplished because the diving is great. The quality of the reef and the variety of the coral, it's amazing. Also, we have a very special place close from here, and that is Banco Chinchorro. And it's a very special place because it's an atoll. It's the size of Cozumel Island. And it's not crowded at all. We can go diving there, and we are by our own. We can see so many different kind of species, coral and fishes, and it's wonderful.
How long is the boat ride out to Chinchorro? I've dove Chinchorro, but I took a boat from Xcalac, which is south of Mahahual.
Yeah.
How long does it take from Mahahual? How long is it to go out to Chinchorro to dive?
We always depends on the weather because it's open sea and it's 27 miles away. So in a good day, when the sea is completely flat, we can get there in 45 minutes, 40 minutes when we have a real good weather. But this time can go up to 1.5 hours or 2 hours if the sea is rough.
No, I knew it was a long trip, and it is definitely Chinchorro Bank. I think is beautiful. I've only had the opportunity to dive one time down there, and I think it was absolutely wonderful. And if you get a chance, because it is weather dependent, I'd encourage anybody to do the dives in Chinchorro because it's pristine. There's not a lot of divers, and it's a special experience. Don't you agree?
Yeah, totally agree. I was amazed by the place because I have been diving all other parts of the world. Very nice diving, but always crowded with people. You can find very nice diving points all over the world, but the thing is that you are surrounded by divers. But these places, you have the experience to dive just by yourself with the group you are, and you are in a straight contact with nature. That's amazing.
Now, are there dive sites closer than Chinchorro for the days when the weather is rough? Are there other dive sites that are a shorter boat trip?
Yeah, we have in Mahahual, we have the Mayan barrier, very close. I think it's the beauty of Mahahual that the Mayan barrier it's just 50 meters. That it makes like a natural swimming pool between the shore and the reef with beautiful colors. And when you go out of the barrier, it's plenty of diving points, just 1 minute from the dive shop. You go to the boat and it's 1 minute to arrive. Wonderful dive sites.
Now, for snorkelers, is there snorkeling that can be done, or do they go on the boat? Are there shallow reefs that people can snorkel off the coast of Mahahual or go on a snorkel trip with you?
Yeah, here in Mahahual, the thing is that, as I said, the coral reef is so close that makes like this swimming pool. We can find in the inner part. I don't know if I'm explaining correctly. I'm sorry about my English. I will try.
No.
But this Mayan barrier is so close to the beach that we can go with the boat 5 minutes. And in the inner part of the barrier, there is a shallow part full of coral and fishes. And it's like a nursery. You know, it's where the fishes come to breed.
Yeah, breed.
Yeah. You find all the species in all the sizes inside of the reef. That is beautiful.
Now, as I recall, there is a hotel in Mahahual. Actually, we represent it. It's called 40 Cannons.
Yeah.
And there used to be, I assume it's still there is a very shallow dive, and you could even snorkel, where you can see the cannons. Is that correct?
But that's in Banco Chinchorro. The name of the hotel.
Is it?
Yeah. The hotel is named about a wreck in Chinchorro.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
And you are right. It's a wreck from the 16th century. And you can see it's very shallow. It's 5 meters, 4 meters depth. And you can see the bronze, I don't know if I say it right, bronze cannons.
Yep, bronze. Yep, correct.
Yep. Spread it on the sand. Yeah, it's an amazing experience as well. But that's in Banco Chinchorro.
Okay.
And the hotel is named about that wreck.
Okay, wonderful. I didn't realize. I mean, I knew that there was a story with the name of the hotel and that and the cannons. Are there a special time of year? Are there a time when there's like bull sharks or any migratory fish that are it's a good time to go and dive to see them there in Mahahual?
Yes, we know all the species you can see up to Cancun and Playa. They pass this area, but here in Mahahual, we don't do feeding.
Oh, great.
That it's an important thing for us. So if we see them when they pass through, we can see them, but it's weird because we don't feed them. So usually sharks are scared. They're poor sharks. They have a very bad fame about with the divers or with people, but they are not interested about us at all. And usually they are scared. If you don't give them food, they usually don't come around. So yeah, we have seen them, but it's not a usual thing you see here.
Okay, no, and it's great that you're not feeding the fish because it's just not part of the natural way of things is to chum the water to attract these types of animals.
Yeah, you're totally right. Well, I'm totally agree with you with that.
So are you a dive instructor or just a dive master?
A dive instructor.
Oh, perfect. And for what organization? Is it Patty or another group?
It's another group. It's ACUC. It's now the base is in Spain, but in the past was like an organization that grew up in Canada and United States.
Ah, perfect. Wonderful.
But also it's international with all the regulations like on the others.
And aside from diving and snorkeling, what do you do with your time there? I mean, do you get to what keeps you there in Mahahual? I mean, is it just the diving, or do you like the town in and of itself? Do you think you'll stay for lots of years?
I think so. I hope so. Yeah, and there are other things to do, of course, because sometimes the weather cannot be good. And we found other activities to do, always with nature contact. We also do mountain bike trekking.
Oh, nice.
We found amazing places around here for biking. Inside of the jungle, we open a few routes, and also we provide that service for groups and for ourselves to have fun when we don't have anything else to do. But it's very different. You can't get deep into the jungle with the bike and really enjoy it. And it's also an experience because we like very much to go to a town called Chacchoben that also
Chacchoben,
yeah, that also have Mayan ruins, and it's a very small village from Mayan people. So we can go to the ruins, and we really enjoy to have lunch with these people at the village. We are in contact with a family that now became friends, and we go visiting them, and they provide you a great Mayan meal. So that's a very nice thing to do here as well.
Oh, I love Chacchoben, and I would tell any of our listeners that if you want information about the ruins of Chacchoben, we have a page on our website on locogringo.com about the ruin site. But it sounds like a wonderful opportunity if you're in the Mahahual to talk to Norma and the Mahahual Dive Center to go out, because I'd love to have lunch with a local family. It sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it is wonderful. They cook in with wood, natural wood. They make handmade tortillas.
Oh, yummy!
Very very special meals with very local things. That I don't know if there is a translation. Like the black stuff, relleno negro.
Relleno negro, yep.
Yeah, it's so good and they cook with all the vegetables. They cultivate them. If you eat chicken, the chicken are running around the village, and the turkey.
They're truly organic, free-range chickens.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's wonderful. Now, have you traveled around? Have you been, now that you've been here in Mexico for about 3 years, have you traveled to any other places? I mean, I'm sure it sounds like Mahahual is your number one favorite spot, but are there other parts of the country that you've seen that you really like?
Yeah, I haven't traveled a lot around the country. I travel a lot around the Yucatan area. And also I went to Palenque, that I really recommend Palenque.
It's a great ruin site.
Yeah, I found it so beautiful. Palenque, I thought it was special ruin site, very, very special. I don't know why I had that feeling. Besides the beauty of the place, I don't know. I had a special feelings with that place. And closer from here, I recommend that you will know Bacalar Lagoon.
Beautiful location as well. That's great.
It's another amazing place around here. It's so big and has beautiful cenotes around the coast of the lagoon, and you can make a wonderful day over there as well.
I love Bacalar, and Bacalar is known, for the people who aren't familiar with the area, Laguna Baccala is known for its 7 colors of blue. And you look out, and it looks very much like the Caribbean Sea, because it's all sorts of shades of blue and turquoise, and it's beautiful, but it's fresh water, it's not salt water. And it's certainly, I think, it's a very special place. And if you're in the Costa Maya, it's definitely worth a day trip or an overnight to stay in Laguna Baccala.
Yeah, of course. We usually recommend the people who comes here to Mahahual to make a visit to Bacalar. I think it's worth it. It's 1 hour far from here, and it's also a very special place.
Now, do you have any like little secret places that you go to, or little favorite restaurants that they're just your favorite spots to sneak away to? Do you have any that you can share with people that are in your area?
We enjoy very much. There is a place. It's a hotel and also have restaurant. It's in the middle of Mahahual. It's National Beach Club. I don't know if you know it. It's small. It's not very big, but the restaurant, it's amazing, and the people that attend it, they are so nice. They have small swimming pool facing the sea, and I recommend to try their kind of margarita made with tamarindo.
Oh wow, those sound delicious.
So good. Yeah, very good. And whatever meal you order there, they cook very, very well. I really enjoy that place because it's a little bit different. They do Mexican food, of course, but it has like an international touch that is nice.
And it's the National Beach Club?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Small hotel and restaurant.
Super. What else would you recommend? I'm always when I'm down there, I'm always looking for like a little place to have like a good breakfast. Is there a place that's a good place for like coffee and a croissant, or typical Mexican breakfast?
For a typical Mexican breakfast, I really enjoy El Colonial.
El Colonial?
It's also in town. It's a small place. It's in front of the bakery. It's the only bakery that it's in town. It's called El Colonial, and Sandra is the person that it's providing the service. But in the back, it's her family, her mom and dad.
Oh,
and
nice.
The mom is the one that is cooking, and she makes very good chilaquiles.
I love chilaquiles, which is a tradition. It's a traditional breakfast here in Mexico, made with tortilla chips and tomato and chicken, and then sometimes they're green and sometimes they're red. I like the red better than the green.
And they are delicious. You can order also, if you don't decide for one, you can order balls in the size of the plate, and it's delicious. They can make it also with egg instead of chicken if you don't eat chicken. It's very good. Big breakfast for a big day.
And what other little places or secret spots do you have?
For it to have like lunch or a drink.
What? Yeah, for drink. Where would you get? Where would you recommend? It's a nice local spot for Hora de Feliz happy hour.
For a local place, we go because there is another area. The village. It's in front of the sea, but that's the touristic place. And we live in another place that is like before arriving to the lighthouse. If you come here to Mahahual, it's very small. You go straight to the lighthouse, and on the right, Mahahual town begins. But before the lighthouse, to the left, there is small casitas, small houses where the locals live. And here there is Pizza Puppies. That for me, the local place to enjoy.
Pizza Puppies?
Yeah. Live music,
Okay.
a good pizza, good drinks, friends. Yeah, I really like that place. For me, it's the place.
Ooh, excellent. I want to check. That sounds like my speed. I want to go check that out.
Yeah, you have to. If you come to Mahahual, yeah, it's like you want to go by night to have a drink and eat something and have fun. This is the place.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Well, Norma, I want to ask you, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you and the Mahahual Dive Center?
We have our Facebook page. Also, we have a website with the email. It's easier by email. Also, the phone number, it's available over there. But we are translating now our website to English. Sorry about that. We only had it in Spanish until now. Now we are translating it to English. It will be ready, I hope, like in 2 weeks. I hope so. As far as it gets, it can be 1 month. We'll have it in English finally. But anyway, you can check the contact over there. It's info mahahualdivecenter.com. It's easy. And also it's the phone number over there. You can write us and we can answer all your questions. We will be delighted to do that.
Oh, well, that's great. And for everyone who's listening, we will have links over from our notes about today's show. There'll be links over to the Mahahual Dive Center page, their Facebook page, and we'll have all their contact information so you can just email them directly. And always, if you have any questions or have trouble getting in touch with Norma and the Dive Center, you can always email me, askkay@locogringo.com, and I will hook you up with them. Norma, thank you so much for chatting with us today. I don't get to Mahahual often enough, and I'm definitely going to have to take you up. We'll go and have a tamarindo margarita when I come down.
That sounds good.
Well, a big muchas gracias to Norma for joining us today, and I invite you to check out Mahahual. Stop into the Mahahual Dive Center to visit Norma, say hello, and tell her that you heard her podcast. For today's show notes, please visit our website, locogringo.com/podcasts, and you will find some links over to Norma, the Dive Center, and also some of the restaurants and places like Chacchoben Ruins that she spoke about. And in the meantime, if you want information about vacationing in Mahahual, looking for a hotel, I invite you to contact us at Loco Gringo, and our staff can certainly help you out. We've got a few cute places down there, and we have some wonderful recommendations if you're looking for a vacation that's a little bit of out of the ordinary. Well, until next week, everyone. Hasta la vista.
Thanks for listening. If you like the show, be sure to subscribe. For links, show notes, and more information, head on over to locogringo.com or give us a call toll-free at 800-478-0081.
Porque se tragó la luna Estaba enferma la rana, su madre soba que soba, dedos de pluma la panza. Pensó ranita que luna era una toronja blanca, y aunque la luna es de leche, la leche estaba cortada. Croa, croa, dedos de pluma, croa, croa, dedos de agua.